Welcome to Javed Mehdi Tech Classes. In this video, I'll be explaining cloud computing architecture. The cloud computing architecture can be divided into two parts. One is client infrastructure, which is called as front end. Another one, which is having all these components, applications, services, cloud runtime, storage media, infrastructure, security and management. This part is called as backend. The front end and back end are interfaced with the help of internet. Let us see these two parts separately. The first one is front end. The front end is nothing but client side of cloud computing architecture. I'll be explaining this front end having two parts. One is user interfaces, another one is infrastructure. User interfaces are nothing but software parts. And this is where user interfaces with the cloud using browsers or any web application. The best example of browser is Google Chrome, and the best example of web application is Gmail. Other than Gmail, you may be having any other application with which you will be connecting to the cloud where you have to do your job. What is the infrastructure at client side? You know that it is PC with internet connection. That is the infrastructure needed by any user to work on the cloud. The next part is backend. I'll be explaining backend with the help of these two subtopics, backend infrastructure and backend responsibilities. In backend infrastructure, we are having these things, huge storage. This is the media where you will be storing your data, your companies or your individual information. And next comes virtual applications. Why we are saying virtual applications? Because all these applications are already installed in the cloud and you will be working on these applications and you will be connecting to these applications through your PC with the help of internet. So that's why these are called as virtual applications. Same like virtual applications, you are having virtual machines also. Much hardware is provided to you which is actually there in the cloud, but you can access and you can work on those machines with the help of internet using your PC. So that's why these machines are called as virtual machines. The next comes traffic control mechanism. That is nothing but all the routing algorithms and all the services which support how the information should be routed towards you, where traffic control is done. The last part here listed as deployment models. So you will be having different deployment models, which are public model, private model, hybrid model. Let us come to backend responsibilities. What are the responsibilities of backend? It manages the resources. So all the resources which are provided to you, which are actually there in the cloud, obviously it is not your job to maintain those resources. So it is the responsibility of the cloud computing service providers. Same like this, cloud computing providers provide you the security mechanism also. Why? Because your important confidential data will be there in the cloud, saved. They provide you the security mechanisms also. Now, the backend components we can look separately. Storage, what is it? The storage provides flexible and scalable storage and management of stored data. So, flexible and scalable storage means, take the example of memory. You already acquired some memory, but suddenly the demand increased. You need some extra memory. So, immediately that memory will be available to you without any delay. It is like infinite amount of memory is available to you. And suppose the acquired memory is not under usage. You don't need it now. So you can release that memory and accordingly you have to pay. What comes under infrastructure? Hardware, software components of cloud like servers, storage media, network devices, virtualization software. All these things you can say as infrastructure of the backend. This management of backend refers to management of backend components like applications, services, cloud runtime. This I'll be discussing separately. Storage, infrastructure and other security mechanisms. So all these things are managed by cloud computing service providers, and this component you can say as management component of the backend. The security component provides you the implementation of different security mechanisms in the backend. What is cloud runtime? This is nothing but the software which provides you the platform to execute your code. This provides you the platform where you can compile your code, and it also allocates the execution time for you, or you can say that it allocates the time duration for which you can run a particular application. In the next video, I'll be explaining cloud models, which are nothing but deployment model and service model. If you like my video, please like it and share. And if you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe my channel. Thank you.